Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. God says, 3 angels are calling your name every night because someone is. Open it immediately. The skies have been trembling for nights, whispering your name through winds you can't see. Behind your silence, behind your sleep, there are angels gathered, 3 of them, chanting your name like a cry for intervention. You have been chosen, not just marked, but called upon at a moment when something very hidden is about to explode around your life. There's a sound in the spirit realm that you haven't heard, but it's growing louder each midnight. It's the sound of something sacred that someone tried to bury. These 3 angels have been dispatched from the gates of divine justice to pull you out before it collapses. Here's a file with your name on it, and someone you trusted recently opened it for all the wrong reasons. What they saw inside made them do something terrible, something they never thought they'd have to hide from you. That's why the angels haven't stopped calling your name. Every time they do, they're interrupting a plot that was being finalized in silence. You were supposed to find this now, not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The enemy of your progress has been smiling in your face while digging holes behind you. One of the angels is standing at the foot of your bed each night, shielding your soul from a setup that was initiated the moment you stepped away in trust. The tears you cried weeks ago were not wasted. They became a signal in heaven. Heaven's attention turned toward you when they saw how quiet you became in pain. At silence birthed divine motion. And now you must understand, something huge is happening because you stayed quiet when you could have fought back. A woman has been whispering lies about your character to secure a position that's not hers. She forged a relationship with someone close to you just to gain access, and the angels were told to block every outcome she was building from your stolen shadow. There's an old document kept away in a box where your name had been erased by human hands. But the voice of the angel declared, restore it now, and the ink has begun reappearing supernaturally. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You've been waking up at strange hours for a reason. Every time you're stirred from your rest, it's because an angel was nearby calling your name in defense. They are assigned to battle spirits of confusion, deception, and betrayal swirling near your space. That strange dream you had 3 nights ago, it wasn't just imagination. One of the angels used it as a vision to warn you before you heard it from man. There's a person preparing to mention your name in a gathering you're not invited to. Here, going to paint a picture that looks nothing like the truth. But it won't stand or change will. Michael has already torn the veil off their plan. Comment now if you feel the shift in your spirit. God says someone is about to lose their position for touching what belongs to you. The authority they've misused hath been noted by heaven. Every resource they use to keep you down is about to be taken from them. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your energy have been tracked lately. The light you carry draws both help and harm. But what they didn't count on is how well guarded your name has become. The 3 angels, Rethiel, Amonir, and Salvadiel, have surrounded your calendar with divine delay tactics. Every meeting that was planned against you has now become corrupted with confusion. Those involved can no longer speak with certainty about what they think they know. One of the angels turned the hand of a woman who was about to sign something dangerous using your name. Greyhan began to tremble before it touched the paper. And when she looked at the ink, she saw your face appear in her mind so vividly that she backed out. This was your divine interruption. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's a man you used to trust who now calls you stubborn. He wanted control, not connection. When he lost his grip, he twisted your truth to justify his own betrayal. The angels are not just watching, they are recording. There is a spiritual ledger, and your name is being moved into a column labeled restoration. You are about to receive what was taken, plus interest. A phone number is about to be dialed. On the other end is someone who once rejected you but is now surrounded by guilt. They saw a vision, and in that vision, they were drowning until you pulled them up, and now they are crying in secret, wishing you'd forgive them. But Archangel Michael says, wait. Do not respond yet. There's more being revealed than what they are ready to admit. Type Amen to get blessing 999 if you heard a ringing in your ear recently. Know this. It was not a medical symptom. It was a frequency from heaven. You were tuned into a shift that someone else couldn't block. Your prayers to delay your calling have now been denied. They had conversations about you that were cloaked in fake concern. But one of the angels tilted the room and exposed their faces in a dream to someone you least expected. That person is going to come to you and reveal what they saw. The table is turning now. A voice is going to break the silence in your favor, and when they speak, a chain of opportunities will follow that nobody can reverse. Type Amen to get blessing 440 for a blessing disguised as chaos is about to unfold. Something that looked like rejection will now become your testimony. Because you didn't force it, heaven has accelerated what you thought you lost. The person who replaced you is about to walk away in shame. They cannot stand the pressure of carrying something they were never meant to hold, and the angels will not let them rest until what's yours is returned. The mail is about to deliver something unexpected. An envelope holds evidence that proves your innocence in a situation that nearly destroyed your name. This was no accident, has been delayed so it could arrive at this divine moment. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There is a quiet observer who had been watching your journey for years. They remain in the background, but now they've begun asking questions about you. Not from curiosity but from conviction. This person is connected to resources, legal access, and public space. And soon, your name will be spoken in a room that changes your whole direction, all because the angels would not let your name be forgotten. If your spirit has felt heavy, it's because the battle has reached a critical moment. But the heaviest part is now behind you. The wind is turning in your direction, and what used to feel impossible is now being made easy. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's a woman who thought she had control over your outcome. She used manipulation, influence, and emotional blackmail to bend your path. But what she didn't know is that you carry a favor that cannot be manipulated. Her latest plan was designed to leave you embarrassed and isolated. But one of the angels whispered in the ear of the person she tried to turn against you. That person is now questioning everything, and they will soon step forward to support you in public. This will cause backlash, but it will also expose everything. What was meant to bury you will now broadcast your glory, and you won't need to fight, speak, or defend. The truth is walking into the room on its own. Type Amen to get blessing 666. the dream you forgot from last Thursday night had a message. In that dream, you were standing at a door that wouldn't open. But suddenly, a golden key appeared in your hand. That was not fiction. It was the spiritual unlocking of a situation you had no power over until now. You are holding the key. Your obedience, your endurance, your silence have created access. God says, by this time next week, something stolen will be restored publicly. A name will be cleared. A destiny will resume, a plan will fail. All because 3 angels wouldn't stop calling your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This is not the end of the message, it is a continuation of something deeper stirring within you. You feel it right now, a vibration in your chest, a tingling in your fingers. The angels are near. They are not leaving until your feet are planted where you belong. They are commanding doors to open, hearts to shift, and lies to collapse. You have been marked for movement. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, the voices that tried to speak over your name have been silenced. You are no longer who they described. You are who God designed. The power behind your silence is now being weaponized by heaven. Every time you chose not to clap back, an angel marked that moment. And now the reward for that discipline is about to invade your reality in waves. Your season of misunderstanding is over. The fog that surrounded your identity has lifted. There is now clarity arriving in the lives of those who once misjudged you. Type Amen to get blessing 02/2020. Someone very close to you has just had a moment of conviction. They heard something shocking about you, but for the first time, they didn't believe it. That was angel number 2 speaking into their subconscious. This person is about to come forward and admit what they heard. It will stun you not because of the gossip, but because of who said it. Someone you helped, someone you fed, someone you forgave too many times. The betrayal stings, but the exposure will heal. Nothing said in secret will remain hidden now. These are the days of divine unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing January 2014. Every person who touched your name out of envy has now been spiritually arrested. What they said did not echo into success for them at rebounding, and that rebound is hitting them in ways they never saw coming. The angels called your name not to alert you of pain, but to activate your redemption. You are being pulled from a pit you didn't know was beneath you. A trap that was dressed up as a blessing is being torn apart. Someone tried to marry into your energy. They mimic your presence, your tone, your rhythm. But what they didn't have was your spirit, and heaven will never honor an imitation. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. A spiritual alarm was triggered when your heart broke quietly last month. No one knew what you felt, but the angels saw it. And ever since, they have been circling your name like flames of protection. A divine announcement is being made in the atmosphere: you will rise. Not through revenge, not through force, but through undeniable favor. They will not understand how you keep getting back up. You are no longer in hiding. That veil has been ripped by divine force. The you that was suppressed is now resurrecting into full form. Hypoman to get blessing 1919. Someone booked a flight to escape their guilt. But what they don't know is that guilt travels faster than any airplane. Their mind is haunted by your kindness. Your voice rings like truth in their head. They will write a message they don't have the courage to send, and when they finally press send, it will be too late. You will have already stepped into something greater. What's coming to you will not need an apology to begin. It is coming because the angels fought for you when no one else would. It is yours because you didn't give up when giving up made the most sense. Type Amen to get blessing 1616 if you have felt drained recently. Understand this. Your spirit was in battle while you were asleep. The war was not in your body. It was in your lineage. Someone tried to transfer an old curse onto your shoulders, but they failed. Why? Because your name is being called by 3 specific angels every night. Each one speaks a different word: justice, ex-voter, return. Those 3 words are now surrounding your entire destiny like a wall of fire. No plan formed against you will hold. The handwriting of heaven is rewriting your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. A new connection is about to arrive. This person doesn't come with chaos, they carry peace, power, and clarity. You won't have to explain your worth to them. They will recognize it instantly. This is your confirmation. Someone who missed their chance with you is about to see you with someone else, and it will break them, not out of spite, but because they underestimated what you carried. The angels are guiding this union. He is not rushed. He is not confused. He is purposeful and it is pure. Type Amen to get blessing February 2023. A conversation about your destiny took place in a room you weren't invited to. When someone stood up for you, I defended your name when it wasn't popular. That moment is about to create an unexpected opportunity. You'll be contacted for something you didn't even apply for, but heaven already submitted your spiritual application. The offer will come with proof that you've been seen. Not by people alone, but by the hand of the divine. Your consistency has broken through the noise. Type Amen to get blessing 1818, a signature meant to lock you out, has now been reversed. Someone tried to finalize a deal that would have left you without options, but the pen was spiritually blocked from completing the ink. God has sent angels to restore access to the space they tried to bar you from. It's no longer theirs to gatekeep. Your presence will fill the gap they left behind. They will see you walk where they said you never step. They will watch favor chase you down while they lose the very thing they used to harm you. Type Amen to get blessing May 1951. The angels have begun shifting your timeline. Events are accelerating now because your heart has matured. You are not who you were even 7 days ago. A delay wasn't punishment. It was divine protection. They didn't leave you behind. They slowed it down so the right people could arrive at the right time. And now those people are stepping in. A conversation is going to happen between 2 people you don't know, but you will be the center of it. They will decide to reach out, and it will begin the domino of restoration. Type Amen to get blessing March 1935. A mirror was recently broken in your life. Someone who claimed to reflect your value shattered your trust, but instead of begging, you let them walk away. That was your victory. Now the heavens are sending someone who doesn't just reflect your values but magnifies them. This is your mirror season. You will be matched with what finally understands you. Your patience has earned you divine pairing. You are not meant to walk alone anymore. I pay men to get blessing February 1929. Someone tried to link your name to failure. They thought if they pushed hard enough, others would believe them, but the light in your life is louder than their lies. The truth has already reached the right person. That person is preparing to call you, meet you, and restore you. You will not see it coming, but when it arrives, it will feel like the moment you've been waiting for. That's what the angels were singing over you, a song of emergence. A song of divine reset. Type Amen to get blessing March 1930. You made it this far for a reason. The angels are not done. Tonight, before you sleep, you may feel a pressure over your chest or warmth in your hands. That's not fear. That's not worry. That is divine presence. Close your eyes and let your spirit remember this: you are seen. You are called. You are covered. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. Archangel Michael says, this is the final part of the message. You were never forgotten. You were preserved. Every shadow that hovered over your life is now trembling. The time for delay has ended. You are walking into what generations before you were denied. What you feel in your body right now is the release of something ancient. This isn't just your victory, it's your ancestors' breakthrough reaching completion through you. They couldn't finish it, but you will. And the angels are cheering because you didn't break when the pain tried to crush you. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. There is a woman who laughed behind your back. You thought her connections would bury your potential. But the angels disrupted her influence like a storm. Her name is now being questioned in the very space she tried to claim. Your silence has become a roar in the realm of spirit. Every time you withheld anger, you activated angelic energy. Now the repayment is about to exceed your imagination. Someone will come to apologize, but not for the right reasons. Be wise. Their return is not restoration, it's realization. Choose peace over familiarity. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. Heaven has started restoring the years that were stolen. Every moment you spent confused, every season you felt delayed, multiplied blessings are on the way to balance it. The weight you carried alone is being lifted. There's a property linked to your name spiritually. Someone tried to put it under a false title, but God stepped in and reversed the chain of paperwork. You are going to receive an unexpected opportunity that leads you back to what was stolen. The person involved has already started panicking. Their spiritual covering is gone. What they built on your pain is now crumbling in their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. This message was not meant for everyone. That's why you're still reading. This moment was carved out in the timeline of heaven for you to reclaim your authority. You are not just receiving favor, you are becoming a portal of blessing for others. People who connect with you now will begin experiencing unexplainable alignment. That's how powerful your new energy is. When the angels called your name each night, they didn't stop. They're still calling because your destiny is still unfolding. Tap Amen to get blessing 3131. Someone is returning something that belonged to you. Not because they want to, but because they have no choice. They can't sleep. They can't think. They are haunted by what they took. A box is being opened. Inside it are items that link directly to your past. The moment you see what's inside, a wave of memory will hit your spirit. But it won't hurt this time. It will heal. God says this is the hour of divine clover. The page is turning and the pen is in your hand now. Write from power, not pain. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. You were kept hidden so you could grow without distraction. That's why people forgot about you. That's why they overlooked you. You were being protected from premature exposure. But now the time of hiding is over. The curtain is lifting. What heaven has developed in you will now begin to shine without apology. You are going to receive a message from someone who once ignored you. Your tone will be different this time. Not arrogant, humble. They will say they suddenly remembered you, but the truth is, heaven whispered your name to them. Type Amen to get blessing March 1934. 3 people in 3 different places will speak your name this week. None of them know each other. Yet all will be drawn to you in strange, divine ways. One will offer you something that changes your financial path. The other will speak on your behalf in a conversation that removes a blockage. And the third will express interest that leads to a connection with long-term impact. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. The angels have synchronized it for this exact season. Type Amen to get blessing May 1957. The reason your energy has been unstable is because you are in transition. You're shedding the old identity they forced on you. The confusion you felt was not failure, it was transformation. You're being pushed into a version of yourself that you prayed for but couldn't imagine. Every time you said, "I just want peace," heaven wrote it down. And now you're becoming the peace others couldn't give. The angels aren't done. In fact, they've only just begun unfolding the next tier of your blessings. Prepare your space. What's coming won't fit in old containers. Type Amen to get blessing March 1938. A celebration was planned without your name. But God is preparing a different celebration with only your name in lights. This event will be quiet at first, but it will echo loudly later. A photo of you is about to resurface. One you forgot even existed. But when it appears, it will carry divine timing. Someone who sees it will remember who you are and what they owe you. That picture will lead to a shift in both your spiritual and physical direction. You will know it when you feel peace without reason. That's your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 44,444. They removed you from the list, but they couldn't remove you from prophecy. Your name is still active in heaven. Your path is still written in gold. The angels who have been calling your name are still watching. They've blocked 3 attacks in the past 72 hours. You didn't notice because the blockages were handled before they touched your atmosphere. Now they are preparing something different, a miracle that will silence every mouth that doubted your worth. It's going to be loud. And you won't have to say a word. Type Amen to get blessing 4646 tonight. While others sleep, the spiritual realm is in full movement around you. You may feel chills, a sudden breeze, or a pressure near your forehead. That is not fear. That is divine proximity. They are not watching you suffer anymore. They are setting things into motion. The reversal has reached its peak. Expect changes in days, not months. It's happening now. It's unfolding while you breathe. Every second brings you closer to the moment that resets everything. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. This is your confirmation. The angels didn't stop calling your name because your name is still in transition. That name is no longer just a label. It is a legacy. It holds access to rooms, realms, and resources that only divine timing could activate, and now that timing is here. This message was never about fear. It was about preparation. You had to feel the weight so you could rise in strength. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your name is safe. Your future is secure. The angels are still speaking. And this time, the world is about to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 100,000. Archangel Michael says, this is not the end of your story, it is the eruption of everything that's been building in silence. Something sacred is still happening in the atmosphere around your name. The three angels haven't rested because your divine record is still unfolding in heaven's courtroom. Each night they whisper one sentence. Do not forget this one. They have circled your dreams, entered your breath, hovered over your pillow. And when the enemy tried to attach confusion, fatigue, or spiritual shutdown, they formed a shield. That's why you didn't collapse. That's why you're still standing. Type Amen to get blessing 7001-171. The document someone submitted against you spiritually has been withdrawn. They had plans, but the angels outranked their signatures. A reversal order has already been stamped. Their words can't harm you anymore. The circle they joined to speak on you has already begun crumbling. One by one, they are turning against each other because their unity was never true, it was built on shared jealousy. Your blessing doesn't require their permission. It only requires your awareness. And now, heaven has made sure you are fully awake. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. Something that was sent to delay you has now been reversed to promote you. Someone thought your pain would slow your walk, but you kept moving. Even when you were limping, you moved. And that obedience has now created a path angels walk beside. Your walk has power. Your stillness has weight, your tears were never wasted. They were converted into divine movement. And now you are about to walk into rooms that carry both justice and joy. You will receive an invitation within 12 days. This is not a random moment, it is the result of what the angels have been speaking over your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing February 2024. The angel called Amener has been standing beside your name with a scroll. This scroll holds the corrected version of your journey. Every line that was lied about has been removed, every twist they forced into your reputation is now being straightened. Someone who used to know you is going to say they feel like you've changed. But what they won't admit is that they finally see the real you. The angels didn't just restore you, they've revealed you. This version of you cannot be diluted, you survived too much to shrink now. and heaven refuses to let you walk in shame. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. A person you haven't heard from in a long time has begun asking questions about you. They feel drawn to reconnect, but they don't understand why. It's not just memory pulling them, it's the voice of the angels. They can't silence. They've been having dreams that lead to your face. The guilt has begun fermenting into spiritual pressure. They will reach out, but their intention may still be incomplete. God says you have the right to choose peace over closure. The angels are not asking you to relive the past, they're asking you to claim your present. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Your energy is no longer available to confusion. You've outgrown the tactics they once used to trigger you. What once made you anxious now makes you silent. And in that silence, the angels speak louder. Someone is going to accuse you soon. Not because you did anything wrong, but because they can't explain how you keep thriving. Your voice will rise, but their influence will fall. This is your confirmation. No accusation formed against you will endure. The divine has spoken over your record and what heaven seals, no one can erase. Type Amen to get blessing 1911. There is a man who spoke of you behind closed doors. He shared personal moments to gain favor with someone else, but the angels heard it all. And now his favor is turning into exposure. He is trying to contact you not to apologize, but to check if you found out. But heaven says, do not reply. Let justice complete its course. Your silence will shake him harder than your words ever could. He will watch the doors he forced open begin to close. One by one, type Amen to get blessing 4242. A number has been seen around you frequently. 333, 444777. These are not just signs. They are passwords from the divine realm. Each one activates a memory in your spiritual DNA. They're waking you up to your origin. You come from a line of survivors. What broke others in your bloodline? You've already walked through. But you didn't just survive, you are about to restore. What others failed to recover, you will reclaim. What others surrendered, you will now receive my decree, and the angels are preparing to deliver it. Type Amen to get blessing 90909. Someone recently tried to use your name to open a spiritual gate. They wanted your favor but not your discipline. They tried to mirror your energy to gain access, but their energy was rejected. The angels blocked them at the gate. Now they are facing strange difficulties. Their finances are shaking. Their circle is fracturing. And they can't understand why. But you know why, because what is yours cannot be duplicated. Heaven does not authorize identity theft. Type Amen to get blessing 8484. You may feel heavy now. That's because you're carrying a frequency that others can't decode. You are becoming too powerful to be predictable, and that shift is creating resistance. But don't dim your light. The three angels have been assigned not only to guard you, but to introduce you. They are preparing the right hearts to receive you without resistance. In 48 hours, you may notice a sign. It could be a sudden peace, a strain you call, a cancelled plan, or an open door. Whatever it is, know this. It is part of the unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. A woman tried to place a spiritual assignment on your name. Her jealousy has now turned to fear because everything she said you'd lose you're about to receive doubled. She cannot understand how you're still smiling, still rising, still attracting light. But the angels understand because they've never stopped protecting you. Even when she called others to team up, those people turned cold on her. Her circle collapsed because their bond was built on betrayal. Tap Amen to get blessing February 1926. The enemy wanted to turn your house into a battleground, but the angels have turned it into a sanctuary. That's why certain people stopped visiting. That's why certain arguments stopped sparking. It's not your imagination, peace has been installed in your space. No weapon that entered that room will remain. Everything that doesn't align is being removed, and very soon you'll feel it physically. A lightness, a breath, a shift. Type Amen to get blessing 7373. This is your final confirmation. The angels still calling your name are now unlocking your gate. The door is open. The path is lit. From this point forward, every false connection is being broken, every divine connection is being fast-tracked. Every unspoken promise is being fulfilled. You're not waiting anymore. You're walking, and the heavens are walking with you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 100,001. Archangel Michael says, "You were not called this far to be forgotten. You are now entering the divine overflow. Nothing will be held back anymore. This is no longer just a warning. This is a royal announcement in the spirit realm. Your name has been written on a new scroll, sealed with divine fire, and sent to those who were ordered to remember you. The angels are no longer just calling your name, they're singing it. They are releasing your identity into timelines that were blocked before. Now those timelines are merging into your present. Your future is not only safe, it's racing toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. You are being searched for right now by someone who once rejected you. Not out of guilt, but because they have finally felt the spiritual consequences of disconnecting from your frequency. They are trying to find you, but you've already ascended beyond where they left you. The angels have made sure your new location can't be accessed with old intentions. They will look, but they won't find the version of you they're looking for. That person has evolved. That chapter is closed. This is not just protection. This is holy promotion. You are now being protected from regressions disguised as reconnections. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. There's a conversation being prepared that will lead to a full reversal of a past injustice. Someone is ready to speak the truth they've been holding in. This person had been having headaches, restless sleep, and divine pressure to speak your name in truth. What they say will ripple through circles that once ignored you. What they admit will restore pieces of you that even you forgot were missing. This is not revenge. It is divine restitution. The angels have cleared the stage. You're about to receive truth wrapped in courage. And when it comes, it will restore not just your peace, but your position. Tap Amen to get blessing 6767. There's something hidden under the surface, something someone never expected you to find out. They underestimated your spiritual radar, but what they didn't count on is that the angels have begun pulling back the veil. Soon, you will feel it in a conversation. Something will slip. A nervous word, a glance, a contradiction. And in that moment, you'll know this is what they were hiding, but instead of anger, you will feel power because nothing hidden from you now can survive the fire surrounding your name. Everything is being brought to light. Type Amen to get blessing 8585. Someone is about to be removed from your journey. Their presence was tolerable but toxic, their energy slowed your clarity, drained your strength, and made you doubt yourself in quiet moments. They were never assigned to your destiny. They were an interruption. And now the divine is pressing the spiritual eject button. They will leave quietly. And you won't even need to ask why. The peace that enters after they go will explain everything. Type Amen to get blessing October 1. One of the angels that have been guarding your nights has now moved into your waking hours. That sudden calm you've been feeling lately, that's the sign of divine proximity. You are now walking with assistance you can't always see but you will feel. Every room you enter from this point forward will have one thing in common. Something will shift when you speak. A spirit will leave. A blessing will be triggered, a cycle will break. You are now a walking activator. And those who are sensitive to spirit will either draw near or flee quickly. Your light can no longer be hidden. Tap Amen to get blessing 9696. Your spiritual scent has changed. In the realm of the spirit, you no longer smell like grief. You no longer radiate trauma. You now carry the aroma of authority. And those who once underestimated you are starting to notice. This is why people are reacting differently around you. Some are pulling away, others are staring, and a few are strangely quiet. Don't be confused. They are feeling what you haven't said. The angels have cloaked you in divine fragrance. You no longer walk in old energy. You are now recognized as someone who has overcome and is untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. There's an old blessing that was intercepted before it reached you. Someone blocked it intentionally using influence and manipulation, but they forgot one thing: God keeps record. Now that blessing is being routed, but it's not coming alone. It's returning with double. Everything they delayed is arriving with interest, and the angels are ensuring no detour this time. When it lands, it will replace the years you thought were lost. It will heal timelines, it will silence regret. Type Amen to get blessing December 2021. They called you too sensitive, but the angels called you spiritually tuned. It mocked your empathy, but heaven marked it as discernment. And now, those same traits are unlocking doors they'll never walk through. The very thing they rejected in you is what God preserved for this hero. You are not broken, you are calibrated. And the signal you now emit is only meant for those who are aligned. From this day forward, divine frequency will filter your connections. No one will stay unless they were sent. No one will benefit unless they were assigned. Type Amen to get blessing 29292. There is a surge coming. You may feel it even now, a tingling in your back, a pull in your chest, a vibration in your throat. That's not anxiety, that's alignment. You are being tuned to receive transmission. Something that was sealed before is about to be unlocked. The relationship door is ours. Watch for it, the angels have turned the key in your favor. It will appear quietly, but the impact will be thunderous. People will say, "How did that happen so fast?" But heaven will say, "It's been happening all along." Type Amen to get blessing 57575, you are the one. The one they tried to erase. The one they counted out. The one they whispered about. The one they excluded, but you're still here. Stronger. Wider. Jobber. More dangerous to the darkness than ever before, your existence is an offense to every lie they told about you. Your survival is a divine rebuke to every setup, and your rise is about to be the headline of every spiritual timeline. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. By payment to get blessing 111. 111, this is not the end. It is the eruption. You have received every word meant for you, and the angels are still calling your name. You are chosen. You are backed by heaven. You are unstoppable. And if you feel it, declare it one final time. Type Amen to get blessing 1,000,000. Archangel Michael says, "This is your rising. What was once denied is now being commanded to locate you. Your name is sealed in God's fire. No one can cancel what's already activated. The heavens are shaking because your name has crossed into a new spiritual realm. What was once locked had been unlocked. What was once whispered in the dark is now echoing through realms of light. You are not being remembered. You are being reintroduced in power. The three angels are not done, they are circling your past, present, and future. They are sealing every portal that led to delay and opening only those that will multiply you. Type Amen to get blessing 212121. Someone who was watching you closely thought your silence was weakness. They mistook your retreat for surrender, but in that retreat, you were being rebuilt. And now the version of you that's emerging is one they can no longer manipulate. Your absence was your protection. The angels removed you from their reach because you were about to evolve, and they can no longer access your frequency, not even with force. That's why they are confused. That's why they're angry. They no longer know how to read you because you've consented their plans and escaped their predictions. Type Amen to get blessing 40404. There's a divine order being written right now with your name stamped in gold. It is a spiritual decree to remove anyone who use you as a stepping stone. People who disrespected your kindness are about to feel the weight of their error. A woman who smiled in your face while speaking curses behind your back is about to face exposure. You'll hear her name soon, but not from gossip, from confirmation. Heaven has chosen to make an example of what dishonoring you leads to. You won't even need to react, her shame will announce itself. And her apology won't reach your ears because the angels have already blocked it. Type Amen to get blessing 656,565. There is a key buried in your timeline. Someone tried to throw it away, but it has resurfaced. This key belongs to a door you gave up on, but the angels have not. They found it, and now they're placing it directly in your path. You'll know it when it comes. It will feel like déjà vu, like something you once dreamed of returning in a brand new form. Ye angels are orchestrating your recovery. What was once too far is now arriving on schedule. Type Amen to get blessing 08/8080. Someone is finally feeling the loss of your presence. They thought they could replace you easily. They tried to mirror you with someone else, but all they got was an echo. Now they see, they understand. What they walked away from was not just a person. It was protection, favor, divine grace, and nothing they're doing is working anymore. But you're not there anymore. You've been moved, elevated, advanced. They will not find you in the place they left you. Type Amen to get blessing 414141. Your name is now written into timelines you haven't even stepped into. A divine substitute is being removed from a role you were meant to carry. They stood in your place for a season, but the season has ended. You will soon be invited to revisit a situation that once rejected you. But this time, you will hold the power. The room has changed. The tone has shifted. The angels have prepared your return, on for a venue and for recognition. You'll be welcome like royalty because your value has finally been seen without distortion. Type Amen to get blessing 03/13131. Someone is secretly watching your glow up. They don't clap, they don't comment, but they watch. They know you're winning even if they pretend not to. Your silence is loud in heaven because their spirit wanted your downfall, but your favor keeps rising. The angels have made you a mirror to their own guilt, and now, they are haunted by what they lost. But you're done mourning them, you've become your own celebration. Type Amen to get blessing 1. A number is about to appear multiple times in the next 48 hours. It will seem like coincidence, but it's not. It is a code from the angels, unlocking access to the next phase of your assignment. When you see it, pause. Take a deep breath. Speak aloud. I receive the divine transfer. That number is not just a sign, it's a countdown. And you are being prepared to walk through the door the angels open just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 232323. Your spirit has already felt the breakthrough before your mind accepted it. That's why things feel unusual lately, a sense of calm, you expected silence, the mysterious peace. That's a line that the angels are walking ahead of you now, clearing paths, closing traps, unlocking gates. They're handling things before you even arrive. You'll notice these. You'll feel the flow, no resistance. No chaos. Just motion. Forward. Free. Type payment to get blessing 494,949 if you are still reading. This is your seal. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are about to become a headline in the spiritual realm, and the angels are still calling your name every night because you are necessary. You are covered. You are chosen. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Archangel Michael says, "The final scroll hath been unsealed. The last hidden truth is rising to the surface. You are about to witness what no one believed would ever happen, your complete divine compensation." In the spirit realm, the angels have just finished placing your name on something that was blocked for 7 seasons. The restriction has been lifted, the delay is over. The judgment has been made in your favor. This is not a negotiation anymore. This is a divine settlement. And everything they stole, your joy, your chance, your space, your light, is being returned with supernatural interest. Type Amen to God. Blessing 151,515. Someone you once defended in private is about to defend you in public. They never told you how much your presence protected them. But the angels reminded them, and now they are moved by conviction. A door that was locked because of lies about you is now being reopened because someone told the truth. You won't need to fight for your name, your silence already did. The angels assigned to you have activated this person's conscience. They can't rest until they make it right. And when they do, it will cause a chain reaction. Type Amen to get blessing 262626. A person who spoke behind your back is now being exposed in front of everyone. They didn't just lie. They calculated the betrayal. They put effort into destroying your name, but the angels wrote it all down. Now, their words are turning into chaos in their own life. Every lie they used as bricks to build false success is falling apart, and people are starting to ask questions they can't answer. You one need revenge. Heaven already answered, and the exposure will be complete. Type Amen to get blessing 03/3939. A financial shift is coming. Not small, not subtle, it's going to feel like sudden breath, like fresh oxygen to a starving room. The angels are preparing a release that will feel unfair, but it's only unfair to those who thought you'd never rise. You are stepping into divine recovery. Everything that was stolen, paused, or redirected financially is coming back multiplied. The hands that tried to block your harvest have been burned by their own attempt. Now they will watch you walk into abundance that doesn't make sense to them but makes perfect sense to heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 474,747. Someone you used to love deeply tried to recreate you in someone else. They thought they could replace your essence, but all they got was imitation. The angels made sure of that. Now they are spiraling in confusion, wondering why everything feels empty. Because you were not a phase, you were a gift, and the expiration of your presence has left their world in spiritual drought. They will never say it out loud, but they know the truth. You were irreplaceable, and heaven knew it before they did. Type Amen to get blessing 111,122. A sudden opportunity is going to fall into your hands. But it won't make sense on paper. Others may try to tell you to wait, to slow down, to question it. Don't listen. The angels prepared this one without logic. It's supernatural. When the door opens, it won't just be for you, it'll be for your entire bloodline. This breakthrough will reset spiritual history. The generational curse ends with you. This isn't just a win. It's a rewriting, a restoration, a resurrection. Type Amen to get blessing 585858. There is an angel standing beside someone who heard you. That angel isn't there to punish, they are there to reveal. That person is being forced to relive what they did, frame by frame. It's hitting their heart in ways they didn't expect. They are seeing the weight of their words now. And even if they try to escape it, they can't. Heaven has made sure your pain echoes through their spirit until healing begins, but don't wait for them to fix it. The angels are fixing what they broke without needing their help. Type Amen to get blessing 646,464 written statement with your name on it is going to surface. It could be an email, a legal note, a journal entry, or a message from the past. When it appears, you'll remember what they said and you'll feel nothing but power. That message once hurt you. It once shook you. But now it will confirm how far you've come. You'll look at it and smile because what was once a wound is now a weapon of growth. The angels kept it hidden until you were strong enough to see it without pain. Type Amen to get blessing 737373, a promise you made in secret years ago, is about to come full circle. You told yourself, if I ever get free, I'll never go back. Haven't heard that whisper. And the angel sealed it. Now the door to the past is being slammed shut. Someone for back then may try to re-enter, but their access has been denied. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, you are unreachable. You are not returning. You are ascending. Type Amen to get blessing 08/18181. The scroll is now closed. But your journey has just begun. Every word you've read in this sacred message was not for entertainment. It was a divine transaction. You've absorbed codes, confirmations, and activations, and now, the final phase begins. You will start to feel lighter. Your environment will begin to shift. Conversations will carry new energy, and your path will feel magnetized toward fulfillment. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The angels are still circling you. Heaven is still writing. You are still chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 100. Archangel Michael says, this is the final hour of concealment. You are being unveiled before heaven and earth. Those who once looked down on you will soon be forced to look up. The time of waiting in the shadows is done. The heavens are announcing your rise not in whispers, but in divine thunder. The vibration of your name is moving through realms of spirit, setting off alarms in the camps of those who tried to trap you. The angels are still calling your name because something massive is about to appear in your atmosphere. A window has opened. A divine appointment has been activated, and this cannot be missed. Type Amen to get blessing 999999. You are not just being blessed, you are being separated. Go out of contaminated spaces, lifted away from low-level energy. The angels have drawn a spiritual boundary around your life, and no impure motive will pass through it. Someone who was pretending to be for you is about to experience confusion. They're going to try to get close again, but something invisible will block their access. That's the barrier created by your elevation. Heaven is not allowing recycled betrayal in your new season. Your peace is too precious to compromise. Type Amen to get blessing 171,171. A building, a location, or a city connected to your childhood is about to resurface in your journey. But this time, it won't bring you pain. It will bring you a gift. Someone from that place still remembers you and has been waiting for the right moment to reach out. The angels have touched their heart. They've been carrying something that was meant for you long ago, but it wasn't time. Now it is. When the message comes, Your heart will skip, you will know. This is not coincidence. It is divine timing correcting the past. Type Amen to get blessing 626262. Your voice is about to be requested, you won't have to push yourself forward. You'll be pulled. Someone is about to say get them. We need their presence, their inset, their energy. This opportunity will change how people view you, not because you changed to please them, but because your authenticity never shifted. And now, the right eyes are seeing what the wrong ones ignored. The angels have cleared a seat at the table that was built without your name on it. But now they can't move forward without you. Type Amen to get blessing 151,151. Someone is facing consequences for touching your energy in deception. They were warned spiritually, but they didn't listen. Now they are facing fallout they can't explain. Their connections are drying. Your power is failing. Their favor is fading, you will hear about it soon, not as gossip, but as divine confirmation. The very ones who mocked you are now watching the light they tried to block flood your direction. And the angels, they are rejoicing because justice delayed is not justice denied. Type Amen to get blessing 03/13130 when you were meant to be left out so that heaven could set you apart. Don't grieve what rejected you, celebrate what missed the chance to access you. The angels blocked what would have contaminated your mission. That rejection built a shield of discernment around your soul. You now carry clarity that can cut through every lie, illusion, and manipulation. That's why people feel nervous around you.